I'm also gonna go to the home screen on Switch so I'm not hearing two different things. Damn it, Joy-Cons, quit falling over. You're not that unstable. Sheesh. Okay. We're running low on time here, me. 41 seconds until the new year happens. We're going based on the on-screen timer. I know we're gonna probably be a couple of seconds late, technically speaking, but for the sake of simplicity, we are counting down, and like, it's amazing that 2024 is already over. Like, I don't even know what to say about it, to be honest with you. But apparently we're just going out listening to, Useless Irving. So, shoutouts to him. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy fucking New Year, everybody. Happy New Year! I gotta text all the people now. I'll probably do that after stream and stuff. Turns out we are not late. Turns out we're not late. At least my time. Okay, wow. So, part of me is like, I feel like there should be a speech or something, or something of that nature. I don't even know. But you guys, it's 2025. Which is simultaneously exciting and terrifying all at the same time. I'm gonna go ahead and hide the timer and stuff. Damn it, this is a poor time for an ad break.
Said true, haha.
This is a poor time for an ad break. We're gonna... Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna wait out the ad break, and then I'm going to get to our reading. So, the whole thing we're gonna do here, right, is I've been reading, like, Oracle cards, and a little bit of tarot since around April, and I'm not an expert on it, so I'm just gonna do, like, one big sort of collective reading for... I say big, it's just gonna be a 3-card spread, it's nothing fancy. Just like a reading for the community as a whole, whether or not you're here live or watching after the fact type of thing. I'm going to use the first Oracle deck that I ever bought, which is easily my most reliable. You're gonna have to bear with me though, because I still kind of rely on the guidebook quite a bit, because I haven't memorized all the things, kind of thing. And if this is something that you don't typically subscribe to, that's totally fine. You know, this is more just like a for fun thing, because why the heck not? Also, unfortunately, I don't have a camera to show you the cards. Technically, I could use my phone for that, but I also need it to read, so I can't do both at the same time. So unfortunately, I can't show them to you.
I never seen stuff about it. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I mean, it basically amounts to a form of, like, fortune-telling slash divination. So the deck that I'm using revolves around the phases of the moon and astrology. Now, if you don't... I don't really subscribe to astrology in particular, but it is...
Said you could show the image of the cards on Google?
I don't really have a way to do that. Because it's hard to find images of these specific cards, but what I can do is I can take a picture and show it on Discord for anybody that's in the Discord. That way y'all can see. For the sake of convenience, for anybody that's not in the Discord and you want to see what's going on, there is that. Just because I don't really have a way to show my browser, I also don't want to, just on the off chance that personal info ends up showing up. So, essentially, this deck of cards uses astrology and the different aspects of it to convey its meaning on top of the moon phases.
Said it's okay then.
Yeah, like I said earlier, when I edit this VOD, I will probably put the picture I take and add it to the VOD, but that will, of course, be on YouTube after the fact, which is unfortunate for right now. But I will at least tell you what cards we get, and some of them have just fallen out of my deck here, so that's what we're going with. Let me pick them up off the ground here. Hey, look, we got exactly 3 that fell out. Wow. I was gonna do a 3-card spread anyway. Okay. Apparently these ones wanted to be heard. So, basically this is just sort of a, you know, what's in store for 2025 kind of thing for everybody here, you know? So, what I will do is I will look at these cards.
Said falling out Neva, they want you to use them.
Yeah, no, they straight up just flew out, and I'm like, okay, yeah, cool, we're going with it. We're going with it. So we have, I will tell you the 3 cards, and then I will figure out what they mean, kind of thing, because I see one that I'm very much less familiar with. I will also share that picture in Discord momentarily. We start out with the New Moon in Capricorn. It says your hard work is paying off. We also have the South Node. Still not entirely sure what that one is particularly about, but it says, don't let your past hold you back. And the 3rd card is the Waning Moon, which says, what do you need to release? Now, once again, you're going to have to give me a moment. I should probably change the category on Twitch, but, like, we're not doing this for very long, so I don't see the point. But let me take that picture. I'll probably just toss it in pic spam. You're going to see a ton of shadow here. There's not really a way for me to get my large self out of the frame here, unfortunately. There's the picture. Alright. It's going in Discord. Give me one moment. And then I gotta do some reading, because apparently it decided to be like, you know what, let's go with cards that are not, that I'm not familiar with. So this will be in the Pick Spam channel. For everyone that wants to see it. It'll be the most recent picture there as of right now. So those are the 3 cards. They are very pretty. I like them a lot. So you'll have to give me a moment while I...
Simon Uma said Capricorn is interesting since that's the current zodiac.
Yeah, right? I do remember reading that somewhere. That was like a whole thing. So we'll start with that one. Because it's our first card. My phone is distracting me with all kinds of noties. That is not helpful at this current moment in time. Let's go with... And it's a new moon card, too. Okay. New moon. And of course, when I read these out, just kind of take what's relevant to you, and that's it. Or you can, you know, do what you will with the information presented here, I guess is the... Also take it with a grain of salt. Okay. This is gonna take a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so you know what? How about I read How about I read, like, the initial paragraph that's in the guidebook? And we can work through this possibly together, question mark? I don't know. Probably should have had Simon in here for this. But you know what, it's fine. So it says, so the line on the card itself says, your hard work is paying off. The guidebook says, first and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whether it's whatever's been going on in your working life, this card handles the start.
Said I can join you, but going to bed after.
That's fair. I'm not in Discord at the moment, but yeah. Okay. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. I feel like that last part resonates with me more than the specific work stuff. Cause, like, I mean, maybe there's work opportunities for some of y'all, but, like, I just feel like this year is gonna be something. I don't know what kind of something, but it's gonna be something. And I feel like that last sentence there, the, like, the time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. I am not going to name names, but I know some people in this community have been really, really working toward embracing who they are. Some have been working on transitioning, others have been working more towards just general self-improvement. You know, and maybe some of you have more, like, physical, like, tangible things going on, working on the job situation, working on the, you know, doing physically better health stuff, you know. That resonates more with me than the other stuff. Let me look at some other things here. Yeah. Let's move on to the second card, and maybe we can sort of weave this together, you know what I mean? Because, like, that's the kind of thing with this, is more just weaving stuff together and seeing how it all fits together, because it's, like, I guess a big sort of message. Let me see here. Is this a special moon card? Is that what this is? North node, okay. This one's the south node. What does that tell us? This is the one that I'm least familiar with. Don't let your past hold you back. The south node, like the north node, is a karmic point, but its opposite is the north node and relates to the past, perhaps even to past lives. Again, this is just what the guidebook is telling me. Whatever you're going through and whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all that you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released. That there's some kind of addiction going on, or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. Okay. Okay, so we're talking about... Okay, hang on. I'm thinking. So we're talking about working towards something and transitioning into something new, like a change in your life type of thing. Speaking for myself, over the holiday, like over the Christmas break and such, I confronted my family about my name and have gotten them to start using it, kinda, type of thing, and that was like a huge thing for me. And I feel like that's opened up a lot of things that, like, things in my life are slowly changing, if only internally. That's still something. That's, again, speaking for myself entirely. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of whatever changes coming your way. At least don't shy away from it. It's okay to feel the way you feel about it, but, like, don't let it hold you back, is, I guess, the thing here. And then we finally have our last card here. What do you need to release? This is the waning moon. And I have an idea what this is about, but I'm going to read it anyway, just for consistency and the fact that we've been reading the other ones. So let's look for... Where's the waning moon? Are these the special cards still? Hang on. It's hard to find these. Waxing, waning, yes, okay. So the book says, once again, it helps me to read them out loud, because then I can... Again, I'm no expert on this, so, like, take what you're getting out of this with a grain of salt. What do you need to release? The waning moon points to what's falling away. Life goes in circles, and sometimes we need downtime or to let go. No matter when in the moon cycle you pull this card, it's a sign that a situation has peaked, for better or worse, and it's time for... Nope. Discord, leave me alone, please. Leave me alone, please, Discord. Oh my god, Discord is literally getting in the way of me reading. Okay, sorry. Let's see. The situation has peaked, for better or for worse, and it's time for you to go, easier. It's the autumn and winter of the cycle, so what do you need to release? Almost certainly something from the situation you're asking about. This card can be very, very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you let something go and stop trying so hard. I'm getting a don't be hard on yourself vibe, like a like, cause there's this sense of keep going, work towards whatever it is that you're trying to go for. Do not let your fears or doubts or anything in your past hold you back, but give yourself a break also. Like, don't beat yourself up if things don't work work out the way that you want them to. This year I think is going to be a little bit rough for everybody. I know that there's a lot of stuff going on, like especially on a political level right now, especially for a lot of people in the US right now. I don't know if this is related to that specifically. I don't think it is, to be honest. I think it's more of a general thing. But I know that that's really important to some people, and that can cause a lot of stress and stuff like that, and things are gonna be crazy for a little bit. But it's important that you stick to who you are, you embrace yourself, and you go for it. You go for whatever it is that you're wanting out of your life. Simon, I don't know how, I don't know if you agree with any of that. Your input would definitely be appreciated, but there it is.
Said don't lose yourself, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess so. And just, if you need that time to, like, rest after all the craziness is done, like, life isn't gonna stop being crazy, but if there's a moment, take care of yourself, you know? And that's a bonus for me. So I hope that made sense. And, there you go. I know it's a little bit vague, but sometimes it do be like that. That kind of happens when, especially when you're reading for a crowd.
Sounds good. I've been seeing similar readings, so seems to be the kind of energy floating around for this year.
Fair enough. Okay, you know what? I'm actually happy to hear that, because, like, I'm always self-conscious about how well I'm doing. So, I appreciate that. Yeah. So that's for all of you guys. Everybody watching, whenever you're watching this, this is for you. Or I guess that was for you. So once again, I'm sorry that I couldn't show you the cards on stream. If you're on YouTube, you'll be seeing it, but, yeah. It's in the Discord if you're so inclined to look at it. But for now, I think we're gonna move back onto the game so that we're not spending too much time away from it.
Said I liked it.